Hello everyone, my name is Matt and in this video I will show you how to create this simple UI with design system for Figma. If you got the zip file from Gumroad, you just need to unzip it. Then drag and drop this file into your recent files in Figma. Open the file and now you have access to all components and styles available in the library. Here you will find 43 components with states that give you more than 2000 UI elements to work with. In order to start designing, you just need to go to the Pages menu and create a new page. Here you can access all components from the Assets panel. Just search for the component, then drag and drop it into your canvas. You can also access components from the Instance menu by selecting the instance and then changing it to desired component. You can also go to the first page, copy desired component, and paste it into your design page. It's up to you how you will use it. If you want to apply undesigned styles to your components, you just need to click Styles icon and select the style you want to use. The same works for text and effect styles. If you are using Figma for Teams, the Pro license, you can import the UI kit to a new project in your organization. Then open the file and click on the Assets panel. Here you need to click on the Theme Library icon and click Publish 2 times. After assembling is done, you can access undesigned system in each file you create in your theme library. Okay, let's cancel this for now because I've done it already. Let's open a new file and I will show you how to enable the UI kit for the new file in your theme library. Go to Assets panel and once again click on the theme library icon. Here you just need to enable undesigned UI kit and that's all. Now you have access to all components and styles from the undesigned system that we previously published in our theme library. Okay, now that we have set up the UI kit, we can start designing. Okay, I've created a new file in my undesigned folder in my theme and enabled undesigned UI kit. Let's start by drawing a simple frame. Let's select a MacBook Pro, which is 1440 in width. And the first thing we need to do is the left panel. So I know that the menu items in my menu component is 200 in width. So let's just make a background for it. It will be white and it will have an outside stroke. And here in color styles, you can see that there is a short tip which color is for what type of content. So I know that this will be a border, so I can select gray number 5 like this and set it to outside. Let's move it to the top left and span across the whole width height like this. And then we'll need the logo. So let's just grab this logo from here and let's move it over here. Now we'll need some menu items. So let's go to the Assets panel and search for menu. And here I need the menu with 3 options. There's also a nice thing in the menus or drop-down menus, because if you enable your grid, layout grid, then you will able to see these red lines over here. So after you resize it, you can see that you have multiple options to choose from. So I just need 3, so I just need to move over here. And if you align this component line with the red line from the grid, you know that this is a 40 pixels, it's pixel perfect right now. Okay, we'll also need one more component for our menu, just this menu without options over here. So let's select it from our Assets panel like this. And I will need 2 items over here and 2 items over here and also one item over here. And I know that for my design I will just need to hide this drop down arrows. We can just simply click on this icon over here to hide them. And now let's select this, align this, tidy up, and press 0 over here. And now we have a nice concise menu. So let's move it to our position over here. And then let's go and make it 64 from the top. Okay, right now I need some names. So this will be our dashboard. Reports. Here we'll have documents. Invoices. Drafts. Templates. Customers. Settings. And help. And contact. Okay, we know that we'll be working on the invoices panel, so let's select this, and from this instance menu we can press selected, and it changed its state, so it's like right now it's selected and active. Okay, right now we need to change icons. We can also do it with instance menu, so let's select this icon and go to instance menu, and then we need to select and design system UI kit, go to icons, icon, and here I think it will be in data. It was our pie chart. And then the color will switch to the master one, so let's just switch it back to the primary text color. And the same for reports. Let's go to icons, then data, and it is a rice icon. Like this. Okay, the documents, application, I think it was file done. Customers will be our user icon. Settings will be our setting icon. Setting. Okay, and our help and contact, I think it was in the suggested icons, check, info circle, yeah, that's the one. Okay, and let's align the logo with the icon from here, and we are good to go. Okay, now that we have our left panel ready, we can go and create a header. Let's create a rectangle and move it over here, align it with the left, like this. And we'll also need one more, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V to copy and paste. Let's just switch this color to gray one, and let's keep the height at 64 pixels. And this one, let's select background color. Okay, we'll need a button with icon left for our add invoice. And so let's just search for this button. Button, primary, medium, solid, and I think it will be, let's just use the default one. Yeah, this is the one. And right now let's change the name, the label, add new invoice. And also we need to use a nice plugin for Figma. If you want to resize this without plugin, we would have to resize it like this, and then search for the sweet spot where there is like 16 pixels in padding, so like this. So you can see that there is 16 pixels over here and 16 pixels over here, but we can, instead of resizing this manually, let's just do it. Select the component. In order to do it, you need to install a plugin called Button Resizer. Then click Resize Button, and right now you can see that there is 16 pixels over here and 16 pixels over here. So it saved us some, like 5 seconds, but when you are doing the whole system, it will save you hours of work, I think. Okay, we have now have our button, and let's create some separator right here. Let's press enter, and then let's switch it to 32 pixels because this is the height of our button. And from the colors panel, let's select dividers color. We have this divider over here, and we'll also need avatar. So let's search for avatar. And I think the avatar will be medium, and we need to insert a photo inside. It's also 32 pixels. So let's go and open the image panel, and I can grab and move it over here. I think we should also add some stroke to it inside with the border. Yeah. So it's easier to distinguish the background of avatar with the background of UI element. And then let's search for drop-down trigger. Let's take the default one. And here let's change it to my username. Okay, and let's resize it also with button resizer. We can now click Run Last Plugin, and it resizes nicely, containing the padding. So let's just switch it to primary text. I think it will be better like this. Okay. We can group them together. And also here, I think we should tidy this up and keep 24 pixels between them. And let's group it. I'm using 8-point grid, so I will just make it so it's 64 pixels from the left and from the right over here. Just to help us design, I think we can move this guideline over here like this. So we know that it's 64 pixels between the this line and the end of the frame. Okay, now we'll need a text for our title. Let's just go and type invoices. And right now we need to change the style. I think we should keep it 30 pixels, and let's align it to the left. We should also switch this to title color. Okay, now that we have our title, we should also keep this 64 pixels from the left, and let's keep 24 pixels from the top. There's also a nice thing in Figma. If you are using your arrows if you hold Shift and arrow, it will move 8 pixels. In the default Figma setting, there is 10 pixels. So if you want to change this, you just need to go to the menu and search for nudge amount. And then switch the big nudge to 8 pixels. So now that you hold Shift and arrow, it will go with 8 pixels. Okay, we'll also need a tab panel just down below. So let's search for tab. And I think it was, if we want to use the whole component, Let's search for group. And now I know that we need a pane panel. Let's just select with the text only. Now we have this large component. So in order to change the names from the tabs, we just need to select this item, and let's detach instance for now. Okay, and let's ungroup this for now. So we have this line over here, and we have tabs over here. So let's just change the names. All due and we won't need this one, so let's just delete them. And once again, button resizer plugin will come in handy, so let's just select this and resize them. Now they have the same padding. So let's just select them, tidy up, and I know that there is 2 pixels between them in the master component, so let's keep it like this. Now we can just group them, and let's move this below invoices title, and let's also keep 24 pixels. Now that we have this aligned, we can just resize the background like this, and let's keep this line over here. Let's bring it to the top. Let's align this to the left, like this. Okay, we can now, holding Alt, we can move this line over here, and let's resize it to 64 in width, so we can move it over here. And one more thing, we need to keep this line over here, like this. Okay, now that we have the header, we can start doing the content below. So on the left side, I can see that there is a search input. So let's search for input, icon left, medium. The medium is 32 pixels in height. Okay, and I think it will be also normal input. Okay, input, this will be without label, icon left, normal. So this will be, no, not this one, but without label, no label. We can quickly grab the field one and change it to default, like this. Okay, let's change the input placeholder to search invoices. And let's move it 32 pixels below. Okay, we need 4 buttons with a left icon. So we can quickly grab this button. Let's just move it over here, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and we can switch this with instance menu. So let's just go to button, it will be solid button, medium, icon left, outline, and the default. Yeah, we can use this from this panel or from instance panel. It's up to you how you will use it. So we need this 4 buttons over here. Let's change the labels. Mark as paid. Okay, print, delete. Okay, and once again, button resizer. It's my favorite plugin for Figma right now. Let's just switch icon. So this will be suggested checked circle. This will be suggest a close circle. Print will be print. Print as printer right here. Change the color and delete like this. Okay, we have four buttons. We'll also need one more separator. Let's just move it over here. And we also need two buttons without icon. So let's search for button icon only, outline medium, button solid medium, icon only. Okay, let's just grab this one quickly and let's change this to default. Okay, and I think we should also change the roundness of this button to be exactly 4 pixels, like this one. So let's just switch it and let's copy. Okay, we need a filter icon. And also I think it was a menu icon. More, I think. Yeah, this one. Okay, let's just quickly align the buttons. We can do it with align panel. Let's tidy up and keep it 8 pixels between them. Okay, let's group them. Let's move this line over here. We can group them too. And let's use the same technique and let's keep 24 between them. Okay, let's move it and align it to the right. And right now we have a table panel over here. So next thing we need to do is to search for the table. Table group. Okay, and let's select the basic medium one. And right now we need to also detach this instance. And let's ungroup it for now. Detach instance. This is a group. Okay, and ungroup now. Yeah, let's just delete them for now. Okay, and let's switch label names. Customer. Invoice ID. So here will be date, amount. We also need status. Okay, this we can delete. And let's switch this to view. Okay, let's align it to the left. Let's bring the status to the right. Maybe we can make it smaller like this. Okay, there will be amount. So let's just resize it a little, bring it to the right. Okay, we'll do amount right aligned because it will be easier to read dollar values like numbers. Okay, date will be left aligned. Okay, let's just bring it over here. Here will be our invoice ID and customer, like this. Okay, as you can see, this item has two borders on the top and on the bottom. So in order to keep them, keep all items from here, let's just group them in the same position. We have two options to do it. So let's just bring it so you can see that the bottom border is now aligned like this, and when you press Ctrl D, now you can duplicate them. But if you, for example, want to be quicker, maybe you can just do it like this and then select them, and here type -1 pixel, and it's the same like we did previously. Okay, let's just duplicate them. So there is like a 9. Okay, let's bring the table to the top. Let's keep 16 pixels here. Okay, and now I think we should also use a plugin for Figma. There is a nice plugin called Content Reel, and I will show you what it's doing. So let's just select the company name here and go to plugins and click Content Reel. Right now we can just click companies, and as you can see, it fills your content with example companies. And here let's just select invoice ID, and we can take a random number from this panel over here. Okay, we can do the same for dates. Let's just select them. Date and time. Let's just delete the time. Okay, and we can do it the same with amount. So select numbers, and we can show currency. Maybe we can delete this. Okay, apply. And we have the amount over here. In order to create status, we'll need a tag item. So let's just search for tag, and let's just use this green one, and let's switch it to default state like this. Okay, and right here we can change the name to paid, the label to paid, and of course let's use our button resizer plugin. Let's just copy them to each cell like this, and we can also change label. For example, if the invoice was not paid, we can just rename it to unpaid. Let's select this and go to plugins and resize it once again. And we can also change the color. Let's go to instance panel and go to tag, colorful. This will be the red one, like this. And we can also switch this to pending. So let's just switch it to pending. Use our favorite plugin, and then we just need to go to instance. Let's select the orange one. Yeah, and you can see that there is a nice table. We can also make pagination. So let's just search for pagination. Pagination group more, and we can move it over here like this. Let's keep it 16 pixels. And we can group our table like this. Let's just delete this for now. Oh, there's one more thing. Let's align the logo with the center of this header right here. And as you can see, let's just change this icon to plus. Icon, outline, suggested plus. And change the color to white. Okay, that's it. If you want to get a design system for Figma, visit the link in the description. Make sure to subscribe to my channel because I'm planning to record more Figma tutorials in the future. Thanks for watching.